So the tensioner need to fit this hole. So I need to measure. I look from above and down, and I see I need to give it a little slack backwards to make it fit. A lot of sawdust. Now it looks perfect. Think for my standard, I think, and I guess it's a 404 chain. Never saw with this kind of saw before in my whole life. It feels sharp, and the machine, the engine, the machine here, I have a good feeling about it. And I did new gasket and diaphragm, and I used the old needle and the old needle, is it lever arm, needle arm and spring, and I didn't touch any Welsh plug. I just changed the diaphragm gasket as I told, so it has fresh gaskets, and it's been thoroughly cleaned in ultrasonic cleaner, the carburetor, and I airbrush it. There is a nut on the back side, it's turning around. That was strange. This one is turning around. Aha, it's leaking oil. That was too bad. I hope it's the caps, the sealing on the caps. It is the gasket on the cap. Maybe for now I just can tighten it a little bit more. I'm not sure. But does it oil or does it not oil? This chainsaw, who knows? Probably just a gasket here, which is a little faulty. But the machine, I think the chain is good enough tightened here now. Wow, it's promising. I think it's about 90 cc, very big. It doesn't give me kickbacks when I drag it. It's like it's not that dangerous. It's like it doesn't give any wrong ignition. The ignition point probably is good. Has been no disturbing in the ignition, top point ignition. If it has, you can have this back turning back misignition, or what I should tell it. So, and these big saws could be quite scary if there is something not aligned in the ignition, and they go straight back, or because it's a big powers and there is not much safety in any way or shape or form. It is more, it's very old, so it's a saw from its time. Well, this didn't help, still leaking oil, so I need to I need to hurry up to test it if it's oiling. Before I need to take a look on the gasket. But I'm eager to try it. And what I would say, this one was turning around. On the other side here, this one is turning around. Maybe a homemade patent or something. Can I lock it with this? You can see it's turning around. And that's not optimal good. It's not good at all. Irritating. Could there be a track on it so I can put my screwdriver on it? I have 3 of these machines. I have another one here. I wonder if that has the same. Aha. It's going through here too. So I guess there is a 1000 track here and it's worn out, so I could not tighten it more. But it feels like it's tightened good enough. I will make make 3 of them running. I want to have my ear protection. So, it stopped to drip oil. Huh. Yeah, it was that oiling I wanted to see. I stopped it a little too quick. Okay, let's take it to some wood. Well, is this cool or is this cool? A real log. Wow. Fuck. It sounds like it's gone. Maybe that was it. That may be all there was to it. Now it's maybe gone. I have too little oil on the gasoline. I use aspen, clean aspen oil. It maybe didn't like it. Doesn't look like it's oil. It's oiling. The feeling I got when it stopped now, it's like it's gone. I didn't add oil to the gas. It could be the thing. I didn't check how much. Just maybe don't like only the it should have an extra 2-stroke oil on it. Maybe. You never know, it's an old chainsaw. Aha, you could adjust the oiling here. The oil amount, I guess. Maybe. Open this or this to regulate the oiling. The oil pump should be in there. Even the starter went wrong. That's how it is with old chainsaw. You never know. So I was not familiar with this chainsaw, but I had a high expectation of this. It sounds so good. But I have 2 more, so and now I know how to work them. But you need to be enthusiastic to try to make it all together, because it takes time and a lot of fiddling work, and you always need to learn and see and try to think you into where to attach, where to align things, because there are so many models, and there is slightly difference on all of them, but it is some kind of a challenge, and well, for some of us we like to have challenge, and we like to solve them and overcome them, and get to the goal that you dream of or want to have. I wanted to have this to buck. As you could see, it's a good chain and a good bar, and it runs very good, and it's like it's a lot of power. Nice to buck with. And I didn't adjust the carburetor at all after I rebuilt it. I just put it together now, as you can see on the film, and I go along with that. I adjusted it a little later. I'm eager to try it. Of course, this is the first time I tried it. Half of logging, it's not good enough, and but that's what happens. You never know. A lot of good parts anyway, and the starter maybe just a bagatelle. You get it recoil, just locked a little, but anyway, it takes time and attention to make it work for you. So in order to get a better mood, I get my 263 Husqvarna, which I have just some meters away. So I let this finish the job. I forgot the chain on this is hopelessly bad. So what do I do now? I take my Stihl S. So, then I'm in slightly better mood.